James Elder, iFL TV, in association with MTK Global. With me, I've got Scottish prospect Joe Ham. How are you, Joe?
Hi, James. How's it going?
Good. How's the eye? You've had the longest suffering eye injury I've come across. How's it keeping now?
Came from a daft wee graze and sparring, and all of a sudden it just went terrible. But now it's fine. I've no excuses with eye anymore. I've boxed 2 fights with it, and it held up fine. So here we go.
Glad to hear it. 10-0 now. Chance to fight for your first title on Saturday. How excited are you?
Yeah, unbelievable. It's been a long time coming. When I first turned pro after the Commonwealth Games, Ali Morrison told me he'll get me to 10-0 and he'll get me my first title. So here we are, 10-0, my first title. So what he said, he delivered. So I can't complain.
6-2, McCormack. What can you tell me about him stylistically?
Yeah, he's a no bad boy. He's a fit boy. He's a strong come forward game boy. I boxed him as an amateur. I beat him there, but amateurs and different are pros. So that was 3 years ago. But I've not looked past him. I've fully focused. Had a hard camp for him and ready to go to war.
Let's talk about the main event. Ricky Burns versus Julius INDONGO. Unification clash, a chance for Ricky Burns again to make history. How excited are you for Ricky?
Unbelievable, man. The story keeps going. Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody keeps writing him off, and he just keeps delivering. But I think this is the most I've seen him in all the other camps when he's been up in the gym and stuff. He's most focused and switched on. He's right. He's hitting the pads well. He's right going for it. So, I think he can stop INDONGO late. That's my predictions. But I think the guy says that he's not going to get troubled by the Scottish crowd. But when there's 10,000 Scottish guys in there on Easter weekend shouting abuse at you, I think it was soon to go wrong. But at the end of the day, I think the most dangerous he's going to be is the first couple of rounds. So it's up to Ricky to be switched on as that, because everybody's only seen the one punch for Russia. Everybody's seen that. Do you know what I mean? But you can't just define a one fighter by throwing one punch. You know what I mean? He could have shut his eyes and been the luckiest punch he's ever threw. Nobody will know. But you'll soon find out in fight night.
He is tall, he's rangy, he's got that southpaw stance. As you mentioned, he's coming in the back of quite a brutal win out in Russia against Krenovsky. That's the first time we've seen him out of his native country. Do you think, as you mentioned, the Scottish crowd will get to him and he'll find it a different atmosphere here as he did to Russia?
100%. Anybody says he won't, but I think he will. But at the end of the day, it's not up to the crowd. The crowd don't want you to fight. At the end of the day, it's only him and Ricky that's in the ring. So it's up to Ricky, get the first round out of the way and then take it to it. Do you know what I mean? But I think, experience-wise, I think Ricky's he's a man. Do you know what I mean? I think it's his to lose, and I think he's going to score with his belt.
Just hope it's not one of these cases where Ricky's fighting a monster we haven't heard of. Look at in the past when he fought Terence Crawford.
Even that Gonzalez guy and stuff, and Beltran, they were all brilliant.
Beltran, Figueroa,
they're all quality.
They're all quality fighters, aren't they?
No doubt to him, he still slugged it out and continued. But
Zlatty Cannon as well, not to mention him. Ricky fought him before everyone knew he was.
It just shows you they all went on to be world level operators, you know what I mean? But I think when Ricky's on his game, I think this is his time. This is what he's wanted, all his unification for years and years. Now he's got the chance to do it, and he's got the chance to brought it back for young people like me come back. Do you know what I mean? Because he's not going to do it forever, and Scottish fans are going to need something big to look forward to in the future.
Is it inspiring for yourself what Ricky's done? The fact he's won 3 world titles at 3 different weights. He's made history when at the start of his career people probably wouldn't have tipped him to be as successful as he has been.
People probably wouldn't have tipped him to be a Commonwealth British champion, let alone a world champion, let alone a freeweight world champion. So he just took what everybody thought he was going to do, scrunched it up and threw it on, wrote his own things, and look what he's done. You know what I mean? He's put the whole sport on the map up in Scotland, because now look at this, with Hydro, at 10,000 on a Saturday night, it's going to be absolute jumping. Do you know what I mean? But as he says, it's all about the future. Do you know what I mean? So,
I know you're going out after your fight, hopefully if you get the W, to train with Freddie Roach a little bit. I know you're going to be the only Scottish representative against Canelo v Chavez as well, which will be quite interesting for yourself. Talk to me about that.
Yes, last year we went out, last year just before the last Hydro show, we went out to Roach's gym, and we get well looked after there by Freddie Roach and Liam Vaughan, and it was well good. So we're going back out there. We're going back out there on the 1st of May. Go out there 5 days. We're going to. Hopefully, I'm good mates with Michael Conlon, so I'll message him and would love to see his gym and see what all them training, because that looks like a fabulous gym out there.
Some great fighters in that gym as well.
Unbelievable.
Conlon included.
Yeah, Conlon included. You like Oscar Valdez and Jesse Magdaleno, and it's unbelievable.
As well.
So it's an unbelievable gym. It just shows you success in it, and that's where you need to be. So we'll go there and hopefully go and have a look at their gyms and stuff, and then go to Vegas. Me, Stuart, my dad, hopefully Stuart doesn't have these shoes on again.
It wouldn't be right if Stuart didn't have them shoes on. They're meant for Vegas, them shoes,
so we'll go to Vegas to go see Canelo Chavez, and then back, and then who knows what it is, but it's all focused. That's in 2 weeks. My full focus on Scott McCormack now.
Canelo Chavez prediction?
can't see past Canelo. He looks a machine, doesn't he?
How
With
big
the
do you
weight
think
thing,
Chavez will come in?
I don't know, man. But they're saying he's getting like fined like $1 million every pound he comes over. It's like something stupid fine. You know what I mean? So if he's any sense, he wouldn't be doing that because all his pus is going to get lost on Lou coming in overweight. You know what I mean? But in the day, it'll be a great fight. But
I don't think purses are important to these fighters.
no,
it's a Mexican pride.
It's a Mexican pride. They don't care.
Mexican pride.
But the pussies, there's no bad. The pus they'll be getting, but in it, it'll be not too bad. But as with this, I've sold 30 grand worth of tickets for the show in the Hydro, so it just shows you that. I would like to thank everybody that's came and supported me because they don't have to spend the hard-earned money to come watch it, but they did, and I'm going to repay them on fight night.
Any sponsors you want to mention before we go?
Yes, I've got all my sponsors: Simpsons Builders, QTS, Tony's Pizzeria. I've got Prime Focus and Blue Parrot. But the 40 clothing as well. It says, but everybody's got their own wee different thing and what they do. Do you know what I mean? And it's District Glasgow, that's where the nightclub everybody will be going to after it. So it's different. And Pop-Up Protein, who's prepared all my meals. But Simpsons Builders, Paul Simpson, got me a car and all that for stuff. So I just can't complain with these people. All I'm doing is punching people in the face. The same people I've done when I was 13, but now you're getting the rewards, and now it's time to start repaying them in titles.
Keep punching people in the face and hopefully good things will happen.
Punch you in the face.
That's it, easy. Watch how you go. And make sure you take some sun cream with you to Vegas.
Oh, 100%. Minus factor 50.
I'll see you soon. Thanks, John.
Cheers.